Hello and welcome to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
And we have Dillon here from Affirming You Therapy. This therapy is focused especially for neurodivergents, LGBTQ, and trauma-informed therapy. And so we kind of talk with Dillon about the importance of finding a therapy where you can be fully you and fully accepted. And so it's a great episode. We hope you tune in and watch Dillon's interview. So I'm sitting back further in my chair and my feet are like, I'm having a really good time dangling my feet. I feel like a little kid. I was like, why don't I was
like, what's going on down there?
I know.
It was like she's doing like choreography, but there's no choreography. You're like practicing. You have a dance coming up soon.
Synchronized swimming. I think I could have done really well in that.
Semester Williams.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just
little
a
Bugsy Berkeley moment.
daily reminder that I'm 4'10", and plugging the little flower nickname. I still want that.
But I like how we'd have been towering over you at 5'2".
Yeah, I know. Most people do. Most people do. I know. I remember when I was, I didn't nanny for that long. It was like when there was that recession in 2008.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no kid is going to take me seriously. They're all taller than me. Okay. This episode's really great, though. We're talking about therapy. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the importance of therapy and not just doing it, but finding a place that is going to be totally safe and affirming for you.
And comfortable for you. I mean, I loved how Dillon talked about different ways that they'll work with you if you don't like to do certain things. I mean, they'll figure out.
Yeah, I learned about play therapy, which I'm excited about. I'm going to go to my therapist about that, and she'll be like,
cape therapy.
Well, that's part of play.
Well, indeed, you put the cape on.
Oh yeah, Dillon's got a fabulous cape. So that is the icing on the cake that you'll get to see.
Indeed. We're not playing board games, though.
We're not playing board games, no. But this is a really wonderful conversation about therapy, about what they offer. And one of the cool things that I want to plug right away before we get into Dillon's interview is that they have openings now. So if you are wanting to get into therapy, you don't have to wait 3 months, 6 months, whatever. They have available time slots right away. So that's really cool right now because that's
in person or
scarce.
virtual.
Yeah. So stick around, see Dillon's cape, and learn about the magic of therapy.
Welcome back to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
It feels so weird. We actually shot this once before.
And I was a schmuck.
And he was a schmuck and didn't plug in. And we don't usually script or redo things. Yeah. So I'm like,
So now we have Dillon from the Queer Market, one of the many vendors we'll be talking to.
We're going to be talking to quite a few of the vendors of the Queer Holiday Market. And Dillon is here from Affirming You Therapy. Hi.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
Well, thanks for bearing with us. Yeah.
I love it. It's an adventure.
So, okay, first and foremost, what is Affirming You Therapy?
So, Affirming You Therapy is a private therapy practice based in downtown Phoenix, but we have locations in Flagstaff, Tucson, and we do virtual. So it's a private practice full of fabulous therapists with all different backgrounds. And we really prioritize and focus on LGBTQ plus affirming, trauma-informed, and neurodiverse affirming therapy.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of fancy words.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is interesting to me because, I go to therapy regularly, and I picked my therapist because she is certified and does all the traditional modalities, but then she's also a touch woo-woo, which I like, nice. Right? Yeah. So when I was trying to find my therapist, that was really important to me. So you just listed some specialties, that people might want to specifically go to you for. Talk to me about why it's important to kind of think about someone who understands those types of issues specifically.
That is a really good question. I think primarily with neurodiversity affirming practices, it's something that is being more recently explored in the field. And so when we're looking at different challenges in the day-to-day, especially I think post-COVID, when you're struggling with things like just accomplishing tasks around your home, struggling at work maybe, there is a different approach for folks who are neurodivergent. So people who have ADHD or autism, things like that, the approach is a little different. So you want someone who understands that and isn't just trying to force you into what they assume to be normal.
Yeah. I think this is, hint, hint, Patrick, I'm talking to you. Patrick's my husband. Oh. And he has an ADHD diagnosis. And it's so funny, I don't know if funny is the right word. He does this thing where he'll get really obsessive about stuff. And it's like I try to use kind of all my, regular things of like, okay, I'm trying to bring you out of this, but I feel like it never works. And so I've been, for like 6 months now, I've been like, please get a therapist that deals with ADHD. Please just do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't, as someone who doesn't have ADHD, I don't feel like I fully understand how his mind works and how his nervous system is working and all of that. So something that might be helpful to me, to say to me, wouldn't necessarily be helpful for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So that could be beneficial for the both of you, for you to gain more understanding as he learns how he needs support.
Yeah. I think that's interesting too, because a lot of times I'll ask him like, what do you need right now? And
yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know what we need, and I think that's what therapy is about, right? We try and help you get to know yourself better. That's our only job.
Right.
So the more knowledge you have in any specific specialty, right, is just being familiar with the queer community, being familiar with different neurotypes.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of dive deeper into that whole idea though of, for me, right, finding that therapist that I felt would truly get me and what I'm about was really important. And I know that that's something that your practice really believes in, is that people can show up and be their full authentic selves and be seen and accepted for that. How do you, it feels weird to say like, how do you do that? But I mean like talk to me about why this is such a valuable thing for your clients and what kind of experience they can expect to have.
Yeah, I think that's a really wonderful and important question, because I think we get a lot of folks who don't know that that's what they're looking for until they find us. And I think it's part of what makes our practice so special is that we treat our staff members and our clients the same way, with just this level of curiosity and compassion and just truly trying to understand where folks are coming from. And because we have such diverse staff members too, with different backgrounds and perspectives, I think it makes all the difference in the world to just be able to say, not only am I curious about where you're coming from, I might even empathize with that. Like I might even have similar experiences to that.
Right. Yeah. I imagine that is very important. Yeah.
Well, and I also think it's so important if someone's going in to learn about themselves more, that they can be their whole self.
Yeah.
Instead of like, well, we can talk about that, but I'm going to keep this away from you because I'm afraid that your reaction to this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
that really is the freedom, though, of having a good fit with a therapist. Because I mean, I can't tell you how many times I'm like, I've never said this to another human being before, but you're my therapist and I trust you, so here we go. And it's like, it's such a freeing feeling. And then the reverse of that is like her going, hey, so that's actually not that abnormal, right? Like, and me going like, oh, I thought I was like the only one, And that in itself
I was
can
like,
be
and
helpful.
typally, no, you're not.
No, I'm not.
The thoughts you're having, lots of folks
I've never said anything to her where she's like, whoa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Normalizing it. Yeah, definitely. But it's a hugely vulnerable thing to do, to come to therapy. You have no idea what this person is going to say.
Yeah.
Or this professional. It's scary for folks.
And I think about my mom, who is at a point in her life, sorry mom, I'm talking about it, where she has acknowledged that she wants therapy, she needs therapy, but like the idea of talking about herself for 50 minutes, an hour is just like absurd. Like she's just like, I don't, and so what would you say to people that are kind of in that position?
I would say try it. try it anyways. But I'm smiling here because I do work with a lot of folks who are profoundly uncomfortable talking about themselves and or about their feelings specifically, or feeling them actively in session. And the fun thing about therapy and the way we practice it at Affirming You is there are so many different ways to go about therapy, so you don't even necessarily have to talk about yourself.
Yeah.
That doesn't work for everyone, right? There's play therapy and somatic therapy where you focus on different types of body work and sensation.
Play therapy.
Play therapy is kind of what it sounds like. You're playing. So there's board games, there's sand tray therapy.
Okay.
You can work through different things. It's often used with children,
Okay.
but it can be used with adults. I find
Like how I'm like, I want the play
ready to
therapy.
do it. Exactly.
You want
Come
board game
on.
therapy.
Yes. No, for real. You come in and play board games, and stuff comes to the surface way more than you'd expect that way.
Yeah.
So I love that.
That's interesting because I wasn't at, like, so I'm a journalist, a corporate journalist for 10 years. I typically ask questions. And so I did think it was going to be weird, like, because I had no framework for therapy when I first started. And it was like, yeah, am I just going to, like, say stuff? And now it's like, I think my therapist and I have gotten into this routine of, like, I found what works for me, and she honors that. And, you know, it's been a really beautiful relationship. And I don't know what your thoughts are about this. This would be interesting too. It's like, I don't just keep her when I'm in like a stressful or a hard time. It's almost like, it sounds so unsexy, but it's like maintenance for your car, you know, like I go to stay overall kind of focused on my wellness.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's preventative care.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, if you don't change your oil when you're supposed to, it can cause further issues.
Right,
but-
you don't wait till you get in emergency mode and suddenly
Right.
have to deal with it. It's like it's easier if you...
Yeah.
I feel like that's what a lot of people do with therapy, though. It's like they wait until they're at like the bottom, you know, and it's like, you know, you don't have to be at the bottom to like reach out to a therapist. In fact, like even when our marriage, like, you know, we'll sometimes go to a therapist just to like talk through something before it gets bad, you know?
Yes.
So...
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I think it's the common misconception about therapy is there has to be something wrong with you or you have to be really struggling with something. Anyone can go to therapy for any reason. I mean, it's just having someone there to support you. It's a dedicated person just there to listen to you and your perspectives and help you talk through things. That's it.
I think
and I like how you said that you getting to know yourself better.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want that?
Yeah. Well, some people don't.
That's true. Actually, lots of people
I was like, I think a lot
Lots
of people
people
try to
don't.
avoid that.
Yeah. You do have to do the self-work if you come to therapy.
But I will say, I think it's worth mentioning that, you know, right now, our political climate, everything that's going on in the landscape, there's a lot of stress and a lot of fear and a lot of just maybe even unrecognized worry, you know, that you're carrying on a day-to-day basis. And so again, the value of having a therapist to unburden, process, you know, whatever you need, like that's so important right now. And I see so many people just like make, this might sound judgy, but like, you know, they make like Facebook posts where they just like pour and I'm like, you need a therapist. Do you want to go to a therapy session?
Oh, there's so many times I see those long and I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's where you just tag Affirming You Therapy. And affirm right over
Ah,
here.
nice. That's
Okay.
good plug.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
absolutely. I think people are nervous to come in and really talk about things, but it is so needed right now.
Yeah. How long have you all been around?
Since 2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, a long
Not 2001.
time.
I'm sorry. Since
Whoa.
2021.
There we go.
My
Okay.
brain.
I was like,
Yeah.
how have I not
No,
heard
no.
of you?
2021 is
2001.
when Mindy started the
Got
practice.
it. Okay. Okay. Cool. And you said you do online visits as well?
Yes, we do
Okay.
virtual.
Okay. Very cool.
Video appointments.
Yeah. Okay. Will you share with our viewers how they can learn more about your practice and
Absolutely.
and are you accepting new clients?
We are.
Okay.
We are. Yeah.
Great. That's awesome.
So you can learn more about us by going to autherapy.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so Affirming You on both of those. We take 4 different types of insurance, but we're always happy to help you get connected to whatever will be the best fit. So even if it's not us, getting you connected to similar agencies in the area.
That's huge. And it's also huge that you're accepting new patients. There's a lot of different practices where like you're on a 6-month wait list, and
Yeah.
you know, if you are in one of those hard places, waiting that long can be a challenge. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for sharing about the
But
practice.
before you go,
Oh, the cape?
the
Yes.
cape. I was
You
like,
brought a cape.
how are
They
you?
brought a cape.
Yes.
How are you not even showcasing?
I don't know.
I was
thought so.
I was hoping we would start with the cape
I know.
and
Sorry.
work the way
Could have
down.
been a big reveal.
So what? Right.
But you build up
So-
to it, right? You do the hard work and the talking, and then at the end you get the fabulous
Then you
rainbow
get
cape.
the fabulous treat.
Yes, exactly.
So
I really think you need
indeed.
to wear it. I think you need to try it on with the outfit. Yes. Yes.
Dylan was so funny because they were like, they said to bring props, so I brought
Brought a cape.
I brought a brochure and a cape.
It's like, well, and why
did,
not?
yeah.
Why not bring
The
a cape?
brochure is also beautiful. I mean, it really is, right? And it has a rainbow too.
Oh, look. Indeed,
Yeah.
lots of color.
Yes, tells you all about us. So I'll leave it here with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's amazing.
Thank
we
you
actually
so
have
much.
a bookshelf.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, where we like
Better.
to leave collateral that people have to share.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us though about. Do you just wear this on your like daily
Why
walks?
not?
To the
Yeah.
grocery store, going through
Yeah,
fries.
absolutely. This stuff actually works really well with the clients that I see. I encourage them to wear things that make them feel more fully themselves. So kind of breaking the ice and being silly, goofy, and playful, because we
Yeah.
need more of that as adults, you know?
We do indeed.
So I try to throw people off a little bit. And so I
Okay,
could
so
wear it in session.
bonus, if you go work with them, get to wear a cape.
Yeah, you can totally wear a
Dun,
cape.
da-da!
I'm just gonna
We
book
can
a
practice
session
that.
just so I
Yeah.
can wear the cape. That's all I'm gonna do. They're gonna be like, "Do you want to talk about your history?" No,
I just want to
wear
walk.
the
I just
cape
want to walk.
Yep.
and play a board game.
Yeah. No, it's true.
God,
You can do it.
All right, one more
Exactly.
time, share where people can learn about the practice.
Okay. You can find us on our website, autherapy.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. And you can contact us through email or phone directly to schedule an appointment today.
That's amazing. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you, Dillon.
Thank you for the cape.
Welcome.
And we have more incredible things, some history, little things to do coming your way.
Yeah.
Keep it right here. Okay, so this is going to sound like we're plugging ourselves. We kind of are.
Oh no, not that.
But it's a really great event, and it's not just us. We're going to be a very small part of this. It is the 3rd annual Queer Holiday Market happening at Warehouse 215 in Phoenix. This is 10 a.m. on Sunday the 16th. And this is really just a joyful celebration of LGBTQ plus creativity and entrepreneurship. There will be artisans, makers, small businesses. There's going to be unique handcrafted goods, and this is a really great place to do some holiday shopping. So if you're looking for kind of, special gifts to share with family and friends, this is a great place to go for that. There's going to be music. There'll be food. It's a welcome, completely inclusive atmosphere. And it's actually a great place to network and connect with community and just celebrate this festive season. So it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's free to attend because they want you to spend your money with the vendors. And Marshall and I are actually going to have a booth there.
Yeah.
So you'll have your stuff, right, for Hip Historian?
Yes, exactly. We'll
Yeah.
also have stuff for the morning show.
Yeah.
So we'll be there. So come hang out with us.
I know, Pat was like, you should sell some stuff. I was like, what am I gonna, I'll just go find stuff out of my garage? Like, what do you want me to sell?
Wigs. Sell some wigs.
I barely got the one that I like. Yeah, but no, this is gonna be a really great time, and we are going to be talking to a lot of the vendors
yeah.
and businesses from the queer market all this week. So,
Right.
keep tuning in. You can get kind of a sneak preview of some of the folks that you're going to see out there. And I'm very excited because Toasted Mallow is coming back. I I will be buying people toasted mallow for Christmas. I guarantee you that. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Now, we also have one more. This was, by the way, these were sent in by viewers, people that emailed us and let us know about these events. We've talked about them before. We love them. It's Dark Sky Brewing.
Oh, all the way up in Flagstaff.
All the way up in Flagstaff.
Nice.
So we have Pints and Poses at the Dark Sky Brewing Beer Garden in Flagstaff at 10:30 a.m. So you guessed it, it's beer and yoga. And this is a very beginner-friendly type of session. All levels are welcome. It's totally drop-in, so you can do $15 for the drop-in, and it's 10:30 to 11:30. So we've got Sunday the 20th and the 27th remaining. This is a 21 plus class though, because you will be enjoying a pint after your yoga session. So it's not during, from what I understand.
I was going to say, I was like, some of those poses after having had a pint of beer
I know, I was
would
like,
not be the most enjoyable thing.
Risky, yeah.
So, but doing it
that's a
after
risky
makes
pose.
much more sense.
Yeah. Okay, we've also got, are you ready? They've got a ton of stuff happening. Bingo! They're doing bingo. Yep, at the Dark Sky Brewing Beer Garden, and this is 5:45 p.m. on Mondays. So you can join in their bingo caller Andy for a fun-filled night with prizes, and every round starts at 5:45. There are bonus rounds from 8 to 9 p.m. It's just a $5 entry fee to get in. And there's well, that's weird. It's not a Friday, it's a Monday, but they're doing fish and chips special. That's the big thing for the bingo, a fish and chip special.
Oh.
On a Monday, start your week off with a fish and chip. They're also doing, for locals of Flagstaff, you get $2 off your draft pours at the brewery. And there's going to be some live music, all that good stuff. So plan on starting right at 5:45. So if you were me, who's late to everything, tell yourself 5:15, get there at 5:30, and then you'll be ready to go.
I was going to say, or 5 o'clock, and then you might squeak us on time.
Yeah, squeak on in there. Okay, oh my goodness, there's so many things happening. I don't even know where to go. Okay, Taco Tuesdays. We're rolling through all the weekdays, Marshall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Taco Tuesdays are happening, and Flagspin's Vinyl Night, and this is, basically you can bring your own vinyl to a weekly listening party featuring DJ Quick K, and get your hands on the week's cosmic taco creation made from fresh ingredients at Atmosphere Kitchen. This is served in trios for $10. This is also a 21 plus event, and those dates you're looking at for this are the 18th and the 25th.
That could be dangerous. If people are bringing their own records, you could bring in some really delightful things.
I think that's the fun and whimsy of it.
And indeed.
Are you ready for Wednesday? We're going down the line.
Wow. Okay, so Wednesday.
What do you think it is? Guess.
Washing Wednesday.
Washing Wednesday.
Bring your laundry.
How Midwestern of you. Nope, it's $12 beer flights and wings. Wing Wednesday. Why try one when you can sample them all? Check out a selection of the best current beers on tap with a $12 beer flight. And beer only gets better with wings. You can get an order of 10 wings for also $12. That's a pretty good deal, actually. And you can pair it with a special beer for just $6 more. So this is from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Again, I think all these events are basically 21 plus because you're drinking.
Because there's beer involved.
You be drinking.
Yeah. So.
If you want to bring your laundry, I mean, I guess go for it. Just Flagstaff.
Well,
you
I
can
guess
probably put up a line.
all that sauce.
Yeah.
And then it's like, wipe it on something.
Now, here's what's weird. No Thursday. There's no Thursday event. We're skipping right to Friday. Thursdays. Like, how is that not a thing?
I know. I'm like, maybe somebody else already does something.
Maybe that's their day off.
We'll have to call them up.
So it's live music on Fridays. There's only one thing better than winding down with a cold beer, and that is pairing it with live music to welcome the weekend. So this is from 6 to 8 p.m. That is the 21st and the 28th, and it is totally free to attend these. So you can just go chill out, kick off your weekend with some live tunes and enjoy. I think going to Flagstaff sounds lovely right now.
Well, and I love Dark Sky because, I mean, that big patio you can just kind of hang out on, and you see people going up and down the street. And
oh, yeah, it's fabulous.
You run into friends you didn't even know were up there, so.
So just don't go and miss the queer market. You can go to Flagstaff any other day but the 16th.
Right.
And, shoot us some pictures of you enjoying either the market or your time up in Flag, and let us know if there are any events that you would like to send in as our fabulous viewers. You can hit us up on Instagram at On The Morning Show. And email is hello@onthemorningshow.com.
You got it right.
I normally get it right.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't.
Once. Man, you do one thing wrong. All right, friends, have a wonderful time exploring this weekend. Can't wait to see what you get up to.